Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about a couple altcoins that are performing very well. I want to talk about Bitcoin dominance and altcoins in general. There's something very interesting happening right now, and Bitcoin is going down, but a lot of altcoins are actually going up. So it is very interesting. Let's begin. All right. So very first thing, let's look at Bitcoin dominance. This is kind of my gauge on what's happening with altcoins versus Bitcoin. You can see today on the daily, it is plunging. It actually went from about 58.9 all the way down to 58. So we've lost almost 1% here, which is a pretty big move in a day. You can see a lot of other daily candles were quite small. Obviously, there were some very big candles. You can see this one here on December 9th. This one was a 5% move, and today we're only at a 1% move. But anyways, it's very interesting because Bitcoin has been going down, and usually when Bitcoin is going down, altcoins are going down with it. Let me go look at this view on the, let's do the 4 hour. Now let's do the 1 hour. Let's get in a little bit closer here. Today from the open, we were up above this resistance, and then we kind of just went down pretty quickly when the market opened today. Once the stock market opened, it is Monday. So, and I'm looking over here on the right-hand side, and usually when you see Bitcoin down 2%, you see altcoins down 10% sometimes more, sometimes 20%. Now, I want to go through some of the coins that have been on my watch list for a while and have been performing very well in the last month or so. That's my key metric when I'm buying altcoins is I'm looking how they're doing when the market is negative. When the market's going down, if certain altcoins don't go down as much as others, and then they get bought up instantly when they go down a little bit in price. So the very first one is Binance coin. I've actually been buying this coin since $7. So I am up a lot on this one, but let's look at the 4 hour chart. Now let's look at the daily chart. You can see over this last month here, the price has been doing very well. It actually hit a brand new all-time high. So if we zoom out, you can see the previous all-time high was about $690, and we just put in actually another all-time high. So very cool for Binance coin, because in December things have been getting beat down pretty hard. So I'm going to put my little all-time high marker on there. So you can see this one has been holding very well. I think the reason is because I think there was a lawsuit that came in somewhere around here. I think it was like FTX or someone was like suing Binance. And it pulled the price back down a lot. You know, here's a 40%, 38% pullback. And this is a high market cap coin right here. This is a 44% pullback from the top to the bottom. This coin has a very high market cap. So it means it's harder to see that price go down so much. So it's interesting. This lawsuit, I think, kind of artificially lowered the price of Binance, and I think that's kind of just fizzled out and people kind of forgot that happened or something. I don't know, but you can see the price is going quite well up. Now if you look at Binance versus Bitcoin, you can see we actually kind of hit the lower part of this channel here that I've been tracking for a while, and we're pulling back out. So I mean, we could come up in here and we could go another 50% easy. Now this is the BNB divided by Bitcoin chart. So this is, you know, its strength versus Bitcoin. It's interesting. I mean, look at all the altcoins I have on here. They're all green compared to Bitcoin. Very, very, very interesting here. So I'm really bullish on Binance. I have a bunch of it from $7 when I bought it. So I think I bought one other BNB coin. I think I bought one. I think I bought one some down in here, maybe for a couple $100, maybe $500. I think I bought one whole coin again. I already had like 5 or 6 coins that I bought at $7. So I was up, whatever, you know, 11, 12x on it at the peak here. I'm not going to buy any more, but I think this is a strong coin. So if you're looking in the market to buy things, I think this is a less risky investment. I think this will still go to, I don't even know, $2,000, $3,000. So, I mean, I think we're looking at, what happened here? Why can't I click anything, guys? What's going on here? There we go. I think we're going to see at least a 200% to, you know, 400% gain on this one. And I think it's going to be a pretty safe coin because it's a coin that's for a, you know, it's for Binance, right? So it's for the exchange and you get lower fees. So there's like a point to holding it. It's kind of similar to Crow Coin. Crow Coin hasn't been showing a crazy amount of strength in the last month, it's actually kind of been going down. But I mean, look at this move. It did a 210% move in a matter of a couple of days. So that's another one that I've kind of been watching. Another one that is kind of required to be held on the exchange. Coinbase doesn't have anything like that, but Crow is for crypto.com. Binance Coin is obviously for Binance. Now, the second one that I think has been performing very well is ENS. I've been super bullish on ENS. I've been talking on the channel for a while. I had this line down here at $15, and basically I was saying if you get to this $15.8 is a great buy signal. I mean, if you did buy anywhere down there, you had a nice 233% pump. So ENS is a really cool coin because it has a lot of utility, meaning it's useful, right? So ENS is basically a system where in your wallet, you can give yourself a name. I can call it whatever, Dan Heilman, my name. And then instead of trying to send it to these really long addresses that are easy to, fat finger a letter or number, you can just type in your name and then it'll send it to that wallet. And then there you go. Now it's there. So I think it's very useful. And I think that's one of the hard problems that needs to be solved with crypto is just to make it more user friendly. So I've been invested in ENS for a while. You can see my cost basis is down here because I bought some kind of high and then I bought some kind of low. So my cost basis is somewhere around, I don't know, $22. So for me, I'm still up 60%, even though we've had a nice, whatever that is, almost 32% pullback. So ENS is another one I've been super bullish on lately and is looking very good. Now let me go, do I have an ENS versus Bitcoin? I do. ENS versus Bitcoin, you can see it's had a lot of strength. I mean, it really has not moved a lot, right? It's been in this range for quite some time, which is kind of interesting. I mean, since the beginning of 2024, ENS has had some really big pumps, some pullbacks. So there's definitely some resistance down in this zone here. And it seems like there is kind of a resistance kind of going something like this. But when we break out of this, I think we're going to see some really large upsides for ENS. So ENS price action looking really good. It's recovering really well when we get some drops in price. You can see here some big drops. It's hit this line. It's respected this channel that I drew. I think I drew this channel back here in like freaking the beginning of this year. I think I drew this channel and it's been respecting it for the most part pretty well. So a lot of strength here. And as far as upsides, I mean, I don't really know. I don't have any risk metrics. So a lot of my target prices I use from Into the Cryptoverse. So they have these risk metrics on there. I might as well show you them real quick. I've showed it many times. I'm not going to. I've showed it many times. You can Google it and check it out. But that's how I got my price target for BNB. When it comes to ENS, it's a smaller coin. I don't have any risk metrics like that to use to estimate my price. But if I'm saying Binance is going to go up 2 to 4 times, I think ENS could be a 10x this market. I don't know. It might be ridiculous. I might be crazy, but I mean, just to get to the last all-time high, I think this is on Coinbase, right? Is 130% from here. Yeah, this is Coinbase. So it's been listed on here fairly recently. But I don't know. I mean, if we saw a 10x, that'd be a $350 coin. I mean, that might be too crazy. That might be too crazy, but honestly, I don't know. It all just depends on what happens. If people start using these ENS names, ENS stands for Ethereum Name Service. So it's like for naming wallets. I just don't know how the ENS token interacts with that wallet or if it's required. That I don't really know much about it, but I just know the price action has been really good. I trade price action. There's so many utility coins, and if they never get adopted, that utility means nothing. So I trade price action. I trade the charts. I trade price action, right? And I think that's helps you take emotions out of it. But anyways, that's another story for another day. Anyways, ENS is going to be strong. Might be a 10x, might be a 5x. Who knows? Really hard to obviously see into the future and see what's going to happen. So those are two strong ones that I have been buying and trading on leverage, FYI. And TARS AI is another one I've been very strong about. I've mentioned on the channel many, many times. And the price action just looks pretty good. So, we had this all-time high back in the end of November. I purchased this down somewhere in here. My first buy of TARS AI was a long time ago, maybe November, early November or something, and the price kept going up. So I kept buying because the price kept going up. And we saw a very big all-time high up here at almost 50 cents. Now we have pulled back quite a lot. So this is selling for a discount right now. The reason I'm so strong and so bullish on TARS AI is because the price action, as I said, I trade the charts. But it has utility. It is an AI coin. They do have a partnership with NVIDIA. They're not available on a lot of exchanges. So that limits how many people buy it. The market cap is very small on TARS AI, unlike the first two coins I listed. BNB, market cap's, pretty high. ENS, the market cap's a lot smaller, but this one, TARS AI, the market cap is even smaller, but price action has been very strong. I was a little bit worried down here when it pulled back to 25 cents because that was a 50% pullback from the top to the bottom, right? So 50 cents all the way down to 25 cents, 50% pullback, but then it blasted 70% up after that. Now you can see we came back down. Now we're back above this old all-time high that we had way back here. And the price action looks pretty good. So I'm continuing to buy this one. I think if this one were to get listed on exchanges, the price would go up a lot. So that's what I'm hoping on. If this one gets listed on Binance and Coinbase, then I think the price is going to go even higher, especially if they're active on social media. You can follow them on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. So I think this is a great project that I will continue to invest in whenever I have extra cash. Another one is this Angola, not Agatha, Angola, AGLA. I keep on seeing this one pump really high. It is down a lot. This one has a very, very small market cap. I had been buying since about down in here, and it went up about 300%. Now it is down. It went down almost 75%, but the price action is interesting on this one. There's a lot of big spikes, which I think is big buyers investing in this. It's extremely small market cap, so the price fluctuates a lot. This is a riskier move. I have just noticed since I've been watching this one a while that the price action has been pretty solid on it, and you'll just see some days where the price is up 20-30% on this one, even when other markets are all red. So I think there's other people watching this. They're very active on social media as well. So that was another one I just wanted to shout out as a quick one there. What else in my channel in my my list here? AAVE. AAVE is another one that has been doing extremely well. So AAVE has been performing like crazy since about really, it's been performing great since the beginning of November. If you got in the beginning of November, you were up like 170%. And look at this price action here. It got rejected and went down a lot, 30%, and then it just decided it's going to rally. And it's just been a great performer. Now, AAVE is another one that has some utility. It is I think it's a decentralized finance coin, if I'm not mistaken, something to do with finance. So again, I trade charts. I don't really trade utility because utility means it has to be adopted and used. I mean, something could have the most utility in the freaking world, and if people don't like it and it's not popular, it won't have good price action. So in the end, as I said, I try to trade price. I look at charts and I try to see, this kind of shows you what people think of this coin, right? If it dips and it's getting instantly bought up, that means a lot of people have this on their watch list and they're expecting to do it well, and they're going to continue to buy when it dips. So that's kind of what I have been doing. I like to just put stuff on here and watch the charts for a while, and things that come back quickly and often is things that I want to buy because I want strength in these coins, right? That's what I want. I want to hold these for a couple more months, and me personally, I want to make a lot of money on these. So that's my goal. Buy these things when they're weak, or when the price is down, and try to continue investing in these ones that aren't as weak as others, right? So that's the goal. But anyways, that's kind of what I see going on. These are the ones that I've been watching for a while. These are the ones that have been performing very well. XRP is another one I think that will do okay, but I think there's just too much hype on it. Honestly, the price predictions are going to make me go crazy when I'm on X and I'm telling people are going, oh, it's going to hit $100,000. And it's like, do you have any idea how math works at all? That's like saying, I think $100,000 is like a market cap of like 40 quadrillion. It's like 10 times the amount of money on earth. So that means no one would own anything. That means everyone would sell all their real estate, all their stocks, all their property, everything, and they would only buy XRP, and it would still not even get it to 40 quadrillion. So I don't think people understand when they're on X or social media in general, and people are saying $10,000, $100,000 XRP. It's just not possible unless they wanted to burn 90% of the supply. But it's the opposite. XRP actually has double the amount of coins to print, so the price is going to half. I don't know if people understand that or not, but anyways, I wanted to talk about that just to finish off this video, because I see so many people talking about XRP on social media, and it makes me kind of sick to my stomach just a little bit, just because the price predictions are so outlandish. But anyways, those are the coins that I think are strong. Now, there's a bunch of coins that I don't talk about on here that I am not watching. Maybe I'm not even aware of them, obviously. These are the ones that I've been watching recently, and these are the ones that I have been purchasing. So just wanted to point that out. Bitcoin looking to make a double bottom, I think. I have some leverage trades that will open at this bottom. If we get there, I hope we get a nice little pump after we hit that. We've seen one big pump candle. I think we're going to come down, retest this again, but we'll see what happens. I don't have a crystal ball, and if you do, that's awesome. So use that to tell me when the top's going to be, bros. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. If you do want to trade on anything like Bitunix or BTCC, I am still continuing to trade on these two platforms. As I just mentioned, I have a BTCC trade open down here. I wish I would have had it down here, because I would have been up. I actually have some 100x leverage just to mess around. So if you go up 1%, that means 100% gains. Obviously, if it goes down 1%, you lose your order, right? It's gone. So be careful trading with leverage. But I have been trading on BTCC. Right here, you can see I have some trades open, and I also have a bunch on Bitunix. I'm a huge fan of Bitunix. I've been using them for a long time. I'm just kind of starting to use BTCC recently. I've been working with the staff on BTCC to get some things improved. But Bitunix also I've been trading with a lot and working with the staff for quite some time. I have some really big trades open on Bitcoin. I'm up about $4,000. It was about $5,000 a couple days ago. ADA trade pulling back. This dot trade got me wrecked. I pulled some of my margin out. I'm kind of just going to let it liquidate. If it hits 5.7, it'll liquidate, and you know, they can just have my $150. But I kind of just pulled more margin out of it because I had more margin in the trade, and I'm okay with losing $150. I wasn't okay with losing 500 or whatever. So I did pull some margin out, and I'll whatever. If it makes it, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? So XRP, I'm down 33%. Move, man, I'm really pissed off about Move. I had a huge leverage trade on this one open up. I made a lot of money, and then it went back down, and I added to the order. I broke my own rule, my own trading rule, where if you win a trade, don't open another trade on that same pair. I broke my rule, and every time I do, it ends up in a loss. So that's where I'm at there. ENS, I do have some leverage open right now. As I said, I'm a huge fan of ENS, and I think it's going to do quite well. So I'm just seeing if we can get another big move out of here, because as I talked about earlier, there's a nice big move up to the top of the channel. So looking for that. Solana, I'm bullish on, because Solana has been pulling back like crazy. So I have a trade open there. Anyways, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. Again, if you want to trade on BTCC or Bitunix, I have a link below that gives you a huge discount over fees. And yeah, it's going to be it. There's a bunch of newcomer bonuses. You can come in and get up to $5,500 on Bitunix. BTCC, I think, has a promotion right now that you can get 10% of whatever you put in on top of whatever other quests and stuff they have. So great exchanges. Feel free to use those links below. It helps me out, helps you out. Have a great day, everyone. Again, press the like, press the subscribe button. Have a great day. See you guys.